Well, I think nursing was interesting for me because I love helping people. And at that time when I was in college and in high school, I knew that I wanted to help people and impact them, but I didn't have a finger on exactly how. I'd been studying like science, chemistry, biology, all those things all that time because I was like, well, I could be a nurse. I could be a good nurse. I think I could be a good nurse. And decided to go that route with college. But then my sophomore year, I was like, I don't even like blood. And I don't like things that smell. And
it's a tough lane to get into if you're not passion driven with it, or if it's not a calling.
Exactly. I realized the passion is not there, but I've always had a passion for sales and business since I was a little girl. And so I was like, I'm just going to switch to marketing because that's a versatile degree to have and I could go into any industry, and I didn't know which industry yet.
Was your mom not disappointed?
Oh my gosh, I thought she would be.
Oh, really?
But I called her into my room and I was like, I need to talk to you. She's like, okay. I'm like, I don't think I want to be a nurse. And she's like, I know.
Really? Really?
She's like, yeah.
So you're just expecting it at some point. She's like, I don't think,
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Okay.
She's like, it's okay. What do you want to do? And I was like, I think I want to study business. And she's like, yeah, I think you'd be good at that. I was like, so it's okay? And she's like, yeah.
Like, why didn't you say anything?
I'm like,
I'd be like, yo.
Okay.
No,
So
but that's good to know that you have that support system that, you know, you can at least be able to go and tell her and have that conversation with her.
Yeah, she's so supportive. Yeah, she's really like, my family has just supported everything that I've gone into, and I know that they trust and believe that like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be meant to be doing.
Yeah.
But
so you get into business, but what did you study exactly? Business management?
And marketing. Marketing first, and then management was like my my minor. And then the concentration for my degree was digital marketing. Really? Yeah. And so I still didn't know what industry I wanted to be in. But the thing is there's a whole other side of me that is music driven. So
yeah, because I'm still trying to figure out like, okay, where is this music and fashion and everything coming in? Or is that something that you're still doing like with your friends?
I was in choir from like 6 years old.
Really?
All the way till end of college. I graduated.
Is a church choir?
I was in church choirs and then in high school choirs, middle school, and then there's a college gospel choir that I was a part of. So music was just consistent. Like
that was just something that's in you. So you don't even consider it was kind of like a routine, probably.
Yeah, it was more just like it was just part of my life that I just loved, and I didn't really think of career-wise. I used to have this dream of being a singer, and then I was like, okay, I need to get serious. Like, I need to like study something. So went into business. But when I changed my major, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. So I started working at like the Nordstrom next to my school, and started building my resume that way, and started working for like luxury retail, and then became a stylist, fashion stylist. And
you can't just be dropping all these random things. Like
I've done a lot.
Wait, so when you're talking about like luxury items, what are we talking about?
Like I worked, so in Nordstrom, there's a bunch of designer brands. So that's how I started learning like designer brands, Eileen Fisher, The Row, Club Monaco, like these brands
I don't even know what that is.
There are a bunch of like these contemporary to high-end brands that like a lot of like middle-aged women and people in like their 30s and above, they all have the means to buy those clothes. So that's when I started learning about these brands, and then realized that I have an eye for colors and silhouettes, and became a stylist, and was doing like personal styling for clients at Nordstrom, and then went to a different job, went to Tory Burch, which is another designer, women's wear designer, did styling there. And then I started working from home for Amazon as a remote stylist, so styling people remotely. That was fun and interesting. And I was around 20 at the time, and then I decided to move out, and I started learning how to be an adult.
So now, because you're making extra cash and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So my college experience was very much like work and choir, and that was it. Like I didn't have like the stereotypical like college experience where you like go and party and like do all those things.
You didn't do that?
I didn't do those things. I was really sad about it for a long time because I was like, I feel like I'm missing out.
It's going to catch up with you later. That's what they say. You better have fun when you're supposed to. Yeah, and when you're supposed to.
Yeah. So I think like moving out allowed